What's up, world? What's up, everybody out there on YouTube? I'm gonna make this video today because being a prepper myself, you know, and being a poor man, I don't got a lot of money. It's hard to find relevant videos on YouTube for myself, being that, you know, almost every prepper on YouTube always has the same thing. You know, they all say, buy this, buy that, you know, go buy this. It's relatively cheap. It costs only around $500. $500 would kill me to buy something. If you're in the same boat that I am and you're a prepper, then let's talk. Let's see what we can do. Now, to any prepper, the first and foremost thing for any prepper is a firearm. Now, in my house currently, I'm down to 2 firearms at the moment. I usually keep 3 or more in the house. That's my one expensive thing. You know, I tend to buy 1 or more firearms with my tax return, and I generally sell them after that. You know, and if you play your cards right, you can buy a firearm cheap, sell it for a little bit more, go buy 2. Or just wait till your next tax return and then go buy another one. Now, these are the 2 firearms that I have currently. Let me set it down here so we can take a look at it. This is a Marlin Model 60. It's a .22 rifle. This is a very cheap rifle. If you buy one of these brand new, which I didn't, I don't buy any guns brand new, I always buy them used. You always get them cheaper that way. But if you were to buy this gun brand new, you shouldn't pay more than $150 for it. You really shouldn't. So, and it holds 17. It loads right up here in the front. And this is a great firearm if it came down to I had to, you know, hunt or something like that. It's a great varmint gun if I had to hunt myself some birds, or God forbid if I had to get down to the nitty and gritty and hunt myself some squirrels, possums, or whatever is going to keep me alive. This is the other firearm that I have in my house. You always need a sidearm. It's a High Point OD green with the camo. 45 ACP, single stack. Now this, what I said I'd never buy firearms new, this is the only firearm in my life, and I've owned, I mean, I don't want to act like I'm a firearm connoisseur, but I've owned, you know, somewhere around like 15 firearms, and that's the only one I've ever bought new. But that's because I could afford to buy a new $150. You know, that's about the price that you should pay for it. 45 ACP, and it holds 10. It's got a weaver rail right there on it. You could clip a laser to it if you needed to. It's a fairly heavy gun, but it gets the job done. Okay, now let's look at something else I have for my prepping. This is something everybody should have. You know, one of these multi-tools. It got the saw on it, bottle opener, shovel, pick. Well, it should have a compass there. I have a second one that has a compass. And I got this at the dollar store for $3. And it came in a, let me go grab the little case. They come in these little camo cases. Good for like hooking on your little belt or whatever you would need to do. This is the other one I have. That one's a little bit older. And that's, you know, a little bit of my gear that I have right there. I might go further into gear on another video. But, like I'm saying, this is the poor man's prepping video. Now let's take a look at my food stash. This is just, I didn't buy this box. This is just a box somebody gave me. We're keeping it cheap here. This, all it is, only reason for the barbecue sauce is because eating all these beans, this is full of beans. Eating all these beans is going to get boring. You want something. Somebody gave me these for free. Threw it in there. Noodles will last for a long time, threw it in there. I mean, this is all just stuff that I will regularly buy and use, except for canned. I don't eat canned food unless it was an emergency situation. And all this, I didn't go out and buy this all at one time. This is over, you know, I get food stamps, and I make it a point that when I go grocery shopping, I buy at least 2-3 cans. A few cans, and that's exactly what this is. Just, you know, built up over a while, and it's not going to last me forever, but it'll last me for a little bit, you know. And poor people, we can't afford alarm systems, so get you one of them. Miss Piggy, get you a good, obedient dog that you know is going to bark at intruders. Now let's go look at some of my other prepping gear that I have accumulated over the years. And sorry if it's a mess in here. This is my laundry room. Now what I have here, these are little Coleman propane tanks. I have no idea how many I have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I got 12 of them. Somebody gave those to me. I didn't buy nothing. I didn't buy that. Somebody gave them to me. They also gave me this stove to go with it. But since this is the poor man's prepper, let's take a little deviation here and look at the poor man's Coleman stove. Okay, let's take a look at the poor man's Coleman stove right out here. Old school, I'm talking real old school. Dig you a hole, put you some rocks around it, start you a fire in it. Bam, it's free. It's literally free. And then all you need for fuel for it, I got sticks, if you can see them right there. It's just sticks that fall off of the branches in my yard. I just gather them up. That's all it is. It's 100% free. No money went into that at all. All I had to do was dig a hole. Poor man's prepping right here. And let's go back into the laundry room. I just wanted to kind of show you that you don't need a stove system. You do not need a stove system. All you need is a hole. Dig yourself a hole, throw some sticks in it, light them on fire. It's free. Now, I have this other prepper box right here. I'm not going to dig too far into it, but let's take a look. The lower tech, the better. When you're prepping, lower tech, the better. Kerosene lanterns. These are like a couple bucks. I have no idea how much I paid for this, but it's dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. Baby wipes, bag of this shock stuff. This is for, you know, if you need to chlorinate some water. Being that I live down here in Florida, you know, I keep at least 5 gallons of water on hand, which we do use for drinking. But since I live down here in Florida, if it really came down to it, I just go outside and start digging. I dig, I'll hit water eventually. Matches. I mean, this is all just stuff that I've accumulated. It's all dirt cheap. Dryer lint. Very good kindling. Dryer lint. I don't even think half of this stuff works. Most of this stuff was given to me. You know, black trash bags. I mean, just stuff that you think might, you know, might not even be necessary, but stuff that you think might be convenient, like baby wipes. That stuff is going to turn out good for you. Those are probably even dried out. This stuff is so old. You know, I don't have hundreds of dollars to go out and spend on this stuff. Flashlights, you know, baby powder. Baby powder is necessity. Well, I mean, not really a necessity, but it's something that's going to help you out. Now, once again, this is the poor man's prepping. And that's what we're doing. That's all this is. I'm showing y'all that you can prep without being one of these guys who goes and spends hundreds and hundreds of dollars on prepping. You know, I don't spend a lot of money at all. The most money I probably spend was this jug right here. I think the jug cost me like $5-10 bucks. But it cost me $1 to fill it up at the little windmill. You go over there, you put $1 in it, and it pumps out 5 gallons. I keep this on hand, and it's not like it's something I buy and put away. I use this. We drink this on a regular basis. We drink this every day. So it's not being wasteful. You're actually going to use this water because we do not drink tap water in this house. So I just figured I'd make this video to let y'all know that you can be a poor man and still be a prepper. I mean, I don't have the extensive resources that these people who are prepping have, and I probably won't be able to hold out for months on end, years on end like these other people will. That's why there's one more thing that you need, very essential in your prepping. Very, very essential in your prepping. You need an insurance program. What do you mean an insurance program? Take a look. Here's my insurance program. Got it? Alright, y'all. And that's Poor Man's Prepping right here with Joel. And I'll see y'all, you know, hopefully I won't see y'all in the FEMA camp, but I'll see y'all on the flip side in the New Jerusalem. Peace out, y'all.